When all's said and done, politics is about perspective. Things can look very different from the 20th floor of Canary Wharf or the 20th floor of Knighthead Point. It's 800 metres from my living room to Canary Wharf Tower, but it could be a different country. We need a new voice for Poplar and Limehouse. We need more radical people in Westminster who will fight for the change needed. I'm Suzy Stride, and I'm asking for your support to be the Labour candidate in Poplar and Limehouse. 4 generations of my family have lived here. My granddad was a vicar in Spitalfields. My mum had English as a second language. She stacked shelves at the local Asda, and my dad worked for the council. We moved around from the Malmesbury to the Teviot and then to the Isle of Dogs. My husband laughs at me because if we're away for a week or more, I start to miss it. But it's my home. This is my community. These are my friends, my neighbours, my family, the people I grew up with and who my son will grow up with. Growing up, I always knew I had to fight a little harder. I fought my way to Cambridge University, where not many people sounded like me. And when I graduated, I came back and I started doing youth work. I've seen so many people who had the fight knocked out of them, who were unique and talented, but had been written off. How did we put up with this for so long? How did we put up with polluted air that means my son's more likely to get asthma than he's going to be able to buy his own house? 5,000 people sleeping rough on our streets. Young people never realising their potential because the system works against them. Hard-working people waiting months for hospital treatment, and life expectancy 5 years lower here than the other side of London. The answer is to have transformational, radical policies that ensure we have a society where everyone can fulfil their potential, where all people can have access to a home, a job, good healthcare, good education, safe streets, eradicating in-work poverty, giving people a future they deserve. People have always told me to talk a little slower or sound a little posher, but I'm completely fine with not sounding like the majority of MPs. This is my voice. This is who I am. I'm a Cockney. And the thing about Cockneys is we're fighters, and we need a fighter right now. I believe there are great days ahead for our community and for our country, but it's going to take a new kind of politician and a new kind of politics. People with lived experience of suffering and injustice, people who will never stop until they bring the change people need.